wrong, none of your business. Look what I built.
Going into this project 3 months ago, I thought this was going to be relatively easy. 3 months ago.
You know those motion sensor lights that turn on when you walk in front of them? I wanted to build one of those. But what's the most impractical way you can possibly do?
I built a dumb robot. That's how. I'm going to need a handful of things. A stepper motor to turn the switch off, a power source to provide around 12 volts of power to the motor. There's a stepper motor driver that allows me to control the stepper, and of course the switch, obviously. So I essentially had to learn how to use real electricity as a mech. I'm used to using small voltage, and this was going to be brand new to me. And as I started putting everything on a board, I noticed that it's going to be really weird looking L shape. And I got this little Ender 3, I had to move it inside because it's cold enough for this to happen.
Shut up!
And it's really cold. And I made this little finger with a joint in it.
So I added a switch right here.
So it can home the finger now. Of course, the finger should now turn off the switch when I
Oh. I mean, it worked, technically.
There we go. Now it works. And
That's so cool!
I just kind of had to cover it up with some wood. It's really interesting. When I start working on a project like this, I start looking at what everyone else is doing. And the thing I'm building starts to feel really small, like it's not that cool. But I feel like this is a sort of resume. Everything I build, no matter how small or even dumb, builds on my skill to create things. And one day I'll be building something different or even better than what everyone else is doing. And that's kind of the ultimate goal. Sure, I spend time to make these into short little videos, but that's just so I can see my progress over the years. Oh, by the way, while you were listening to me yap, I finished the outside, which ended up looking very L-shaped indeed.
By the way, you can no longer use direct source from your outlet or other extension cords to plug directly into your appliances. No, 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 don't go plugging those in. Don't you dare. Instead, the FDA, that's right, the FDA is now requiring that we use one of these to conserve energy. What we're trying to do is limit the use of electricity in America. So, here's how you install it. First, what you're going to want to do is plug in all 3 cords into a power brick or other thing used for power. Next, plug that cord into your main output for your shop or home. You shouldn't have any issues booting up whatsoever. Once you have your FDA fix the machine, you should be ready to turn on those appliances. And by turn on appliances, I mean not turn on appliances, because the HIW machine is actually very efficient at not letting you turn on anything that you want. In all seriousness now, this thing does actually have a purpose. That contraption I built a while ago of the contraption that turns off the lights, this thing is kind of a more elegant solution to that. While you guys weren't watching, I added a IR sensor light here, so it can see me, and as long as I'm moving sufficiently, as long as I have heat, that's why I took off my outer jacket, and if I walk away, it turns the lights off. I don't really know why it does this, but the faster, like, if you click the button fast enough, it'll actually kill itself eventually, so like, and it just stops. The game I came up with is how fast can you kill the robot by clicking its button. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, that took 8 seconds. Alright, let's see. That took like 2 seconds. Holy crap. He's dying. I honestly think he is genuinely dying. This robot's lifespan of 3 months is coming to an end, I think. I could go on and on about all the interesting and cool ways that this thing can be used, but wait! You know what? I kind of like this kid. And the 3-month build that it took to make him might have even been worth it. And he wasn't called the dumbest robot for a reason. Alright, pretty sick.
I don't wanna do it just to do it for you.